we're thankful for the first time we got $100,000 for deportation for 2024-2025 financial year. It is used to be just 20,000 all these years. Out of that 100,000, 48,000 is left, so it has been used up. Right now we are tracking down 20 prohibited immigrants who've been avoiding us. And those 20, I think we'll chew up the rest of that 48,000 that we have left. The latest removal was today, done already. And there was one last Saturday. Yeah, even in those two removals, the one on Saturday was paid for by the country of destination. Today's removal is paid for by us, by the state. On the issue of the measures for dealing with illegal migrants, there are two ways you deal with it. One is you try and stop people from entering illegally, one, and two is to ensure that those that enter legally remain legal. So if you have a permit, when you're in the country, and if it needs extension, you make sure you extend it on time. If you don't, you become an illegal immigrant. The first part where you try and stop illegal entry is best dealt with in a military strategy. Is called defense in depth. You want to be tackling it way, way back before they arrive into the country. And one of the tools for that is the API PNR, mentioned by the Deputy Prime Minister the other day, where you get in advance the information of the passengers that are coming in. There's a process that you go through, and you are able to very quickly screen out those that you need to pay attention to and allow those that are okay to flow through as they come in through our borders. We are putting that submission into this budget proposal for this year, and we'll see where we go. But it is a tool that we really need to have, API and PNR. It was in there in 2005, as mentioned by the Deputy Prime Minister the other day, and it's now been dismantled, and we need to bring it back in again. I know I'm running out of time, but if we look at the number of illegals in the country, towards the end of last year, we had about 8,000. We did a cleaning up of the data. What problem with our system is that it cannot pick up that data. If somebody comes in with a visitor's permit from Tuvalu, for example, and then applies to have a work permit, a study permit, the system will register the study permit and also and do not cancel off the visitor's permit. So when the visitor's permit expires, it will register that there is a prohibited immigrant, when in fact he's not. It now has a study permit for 1 year. We did a cleaning up of the data, and for now, as it stands, it's 5,000, just a little over 5,000 from the 8,000 as of today. Maybe I'll end it there, and if there's a supplementary, I can then deal with it again.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Honorable Sharma, you're on the verge of standing up. Yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'd like to thank the Minister for the clarity. It is indeed, it's important for people to know the processes involved, and I thank the Minister for that. Mr. Speaker, sir, my question to the Minister is about the companies that bring in labor to work for them, and then there are cases of these laborers fleeing off on their own. So is there any process by the immigration to get monthly follow-ups or feedback from these companies, or it's vice versa? And is there any platform of for these laborers to be heard if they could have gone through ill treatment, exploitation, and then And then lastly, it's a process to find these illegal immigrants, and it comes as a cost to government and taxpayers. So just the two parts for clarity for everyone.
Thank you. Honourable Member. Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. We are just towards the end of the review of the Immigration Act 2003, and one of the changes that we are inputting into that act is to sharpen up this idea of issuing infringement notices. So if you are employing foreigners and you're not, for example, extending their permits on time, you get issued with an infringement notice, both to the employer and to the employee, the foreign worker themselves. The idea of them being exploited is something that we hope that we can stop. It's very much in the Ministry of Labour area, but the message that we want to send out to these foreign workers that please do not just go to the Ministry of Labour, tell anybody if you're being abused, and we can come in and help you. A very quick story. Today we were sent out to a place in Coronivia by the Prime Minister. I think the first time a Prime Minister did a spot check on somebody who is employing foreign workers. And the situation we saw over there is quite bad. And yeah, the Minister of Labour also was there also. So yeah, the message to them is, please tell anybody, go to the police, you can come to immigration or the Ministry of Labour if you feel that you're being exploited in where you're working. Thank you, sir.